Hi guys! Welcome to our channel. So, today, we are going to tackle about your fiancé visa interview. I know a lot of you guys are nervous and wondering what are the requirements you should bring for your interview and what are the questions that the immigration officer is going to ask you for your interview. So, today I am going to share my experience during my fiancé visa interview and how I get approved on the spot. Just a disclaimer, I am not an attorney or an accredited representative. All the information and knowledge that I'm going to share with you are just based on my experience during my fiancé visa interview. Let's check your documents or requirements you should bring for your fiancé visa interview. These are the requirements or documents you should bring for your fiancé visa interview. Affidavit of support. Make sure your fiancé fully completed inside your affidavit of support. Appointment letter. Do not forget to bring your appointment letter or else they are not going to allow you to enter into the U.S. Embassy. Your fully completed DS-160. Do not forget your passport, your 2x2 pictures, NBI clearance, police clearance, if you work in abroad for more than 6 months, or if you live in abroad for more than 6 months, you must obtain your police clearance in the country where you worked before. Your PSA birth certificate if you are coming from the Philippines. But if you are coming from a different country and your birth certificate is not translated in English, make sure to get it translated. Your SENOMAR, if you are coming from the Philippines, make sure it came from the PSA. A divorce decree if your fiancé has been married before. Annulment papers if you have been married before in the Philippines. Medical result from St. Luke's, your NVC letter, your NOA1 and OA2 or Notice of Action 2, your intent to marry from both of you, a proof of a bona fide relationship. For example, a pictures, call logs, chat logs, or a money transfer receipt. Make sure to gather these requirements or documents before your fiancé visa interview. So let's tackle about the question and answer. I know a lot of you guys are wondering what are the questions that the U.S. immigration officer is going to ask you. Here are the set of examples for the question that the U.S. immigration officer asked me during my interview. I have to remind you guys, there are 2 stages in the interview. In the first interview, the U.S. immigration officer asked me to submit the papers or the documents. And after submitting, they took my fingerprints together with my K2. And they asked me with these questions. Where did I meet my fiancé? How old is my fiancé? When was the first time I met my fiancé in person? What is my fiancé job? After that, the immigration officer asked me to go for the second stage. In this stage, the immigration officer is going to decide if they are going to approve you for your fiancé visa. In the final stage, the immigration officer asked me with these questions. When are we going to marry in the USA? How many times my fiancé visited me? When is my fiancé's birthday? Did my fiancé meet my family? After hearing my answers, the immigration officer approved me on the spot. Here are the tips for your interview. When answering the questions, answer direct to the point. Do not add more information than the questions asked. Be confident. And lastly, look the immigration officer in the eye.